Breaking news! The Cleveland Browns just shook up the roster again, and this time, the timing says everything. Right before OTAs officially begin, Cleveland made 3 new signings and 3 cuts. And while some fans may see these as minor transactions, there is actually a bigger message hidden behind these moves. The Browns are clearly trying to reshape the bottom half of this roster before the quarterback competition and full off-season program truly get rolling. I'll tell you everything in detail, but first, make sure to click the like button and write in the comments. Go Browns! This season is ours. One of the most interesting additions is former LSU wide receiver Aaron Anderson. Cleveland originally brought him in as a tryout player, and after impressing the coaching staff, the Browns officially signed him. Anderson may not be the biggest receiver at 5'8" and 198 pounds, but what immediately stands out is his return ability and explosiveness in space. Back during his strong 2024 Seeker season at LSU, he posted 884 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns, showing the kind of playmaking ability that can instantly grab attention. His production dipped afterward due to instability at quarterback and injuries around the LSU offense, but the Browns clearly believe there is still something worth developing here. And honestly, when Cleveland adds another LSU receiver, fans are naturally going to pay attention. The Browns desperately need more speed and unpredictability at wide receiver, especially after last season's inconsistency from the group outside of Jerry Jeudy. Aaron Anderson may not walk in as a guaranteed roster lock, but if he flashes during special teams drills and creates separation during camp practices, he could quietly force his way into the conversation faster than people expect. The second signing might not generate headlines nationally, but Browns fans should absolutely pay attention to linebacker Reed Carrico. The former West Virginia defender also spent time at Ohio State, which immediately makes him recognizable to a lot of fans in Cleveland. More importantly, though, he brings leadership and experience. Carrico played 46 college games, started 15 times, and served as a team captain at West Virginia. Those details matter because Cleveland's linebacker room suddenly feels far less stable than it did a year ago. With Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah out for the year, there is a real competition brewing behind the starters. The Browns are searching for toughness, versatility, and reliability at linebacker, and Carrico's 2025 production showed he can contribute in multiple ways. He recorded 69 tackles, 4.5 sacks, 8 tackles for loss, plus a fumble recovery and a pass breakup. That is the type of stat line that tells you a player was constantly around the football. What makes this battle fascinating is the number of names now involved. Rookie Justin Jefferson from Alabama is trying to establish himself. Nathaniel Watson is fighting for snaps. Swissinger is expected to play a larger role. Suddenly, linebacker has become one of the sneakiest roster battles on the entire team heading into camp, and Carrico just inserted himself directly into that fight. Then there is defensive end Marquis Watts, and unlike the other additions, this is not an undrafted rookie trying to sneak into the league. Watts already has NFL experience. He entered the league with Tampa Bay back in 2023 and appeared in 15 games for the Buccaneers last season alone. That matters because Cleveland's front office is clearly looking for depth pieces who can survive real NFL snaps if injuries hit again. The stat sheet may not jump out immediately, but the Browns are betting on traits and rotational value here. Watts played meaningful snaps, understands pro-defensive systems, and gives Cleveland another option along the defensive front. This defensive line room is getting crowded fast, and that reality directly led to one of the more disappointing cuts for some fans. Bernard Gooden was waived after initially creating intrigue as a high-energy LSU defensive lineman with strong motor traits. At nearly 280 pounds, there was some hope he could develop into a rotational piece, but Cleveland clearly decided the fit was not there anymore. The Browns also moved on from tight end Caden Prieskorn, And this one makes complete sense when you look at how crowded that room has become. Cleveland drafted Joe Royer and Carson Ryan, brought back key depth pieces, and continues building around Harold Fannin Jr., who many around the organization believe is about to explode this season. Analysts are already predicting a breakout year for Fannin because of his athleticism, yards after catch ability, and versatility in the passing game. And maybe the biggest takeaway from all these moves is this: the Browns are not standing still. Every roster spot is being challenged. Every position group is being reevaluated. And with OTAs beginning, Cleveland is entering the most important phase of the offseason so far, especially with the quarterback battle about to dominate every practice report coming out of Berea. So now Browns fans have a big question to think about heading into these OTA practices. Which one of these new additions do you believe actually has the best chance to surprise people and make the final roster? Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because we've got daily Cleveland Browns coverage coming all off-season long. Training camp battles, quarterback updates, roster moves, breaking news. We're covering all of it right here first. And don't leave yet. Click on the video that's on your screen right now, because that's where you'll find the next big Browns update before anyone else. Go Browns!